Take one, mark one.
On it.
First.
Peanut butter and jelly was so good. I really liked it.
I like that we have a little pastry dish here. I also like how there's crumbs all over my bed and I get to sleep in the night. It's gonna be so good to play with. Adeline.
And now your blanket's wet because you spilled the water.
It's on my butt cheeks.
Did you get your bum wet? Oh, what did I do?
Addison.
Imagine if there was a ghost and you just found a wet handprint. I'm sorry, what did I do? What happened?
I feel like you were the one who spilled it.
How did I spill it?
I don't know.
I set it down.
Way more over.
You're wet.
Welcome to Trunks and Sweaters Podcast.
That was actually okay, I think.
It's because we went to Doris Prater's house earlier this week. We got a few tips.
It's because Doris Prater found us at the pool.
Yes, she found it. We went to the pool probably, like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And it was a fabulous time.
Check the TikTok.
Check the TikTok for more content at the pool.
Updates on our life.
Pools.
Life.
And what our pool life is like.
Like, we have a really big pool life. Extravagant pool life.
We are mermaids in the sea.
You should see us in the pool. So I turned into a mermaid named Crystal.
And I turn into a mermaid named Han Solo with a green tail.
My tail is purple.
And my tail is green.
Can you guys say green?
Rojo?
Can you guys say salsa verde? That means big booty. I feel like 11 after she just destroyed the Demogorgon.
Yeah, what did she
Sorry,
say?
spoiler alert. Something like
Millie Bobby Brown. What are your thoughts on her?
So I used to love Millie Bobby Brown. Like, I was like a hardcore Millie fan.
Obsession.
After season 3 of Stranger Things, I was like, Millie, I love her. I watched her in Enola Holmes. I wasn't a fan of her in Enola Holmes, not gonna lie.
I didn't watch Enola Holmes because I was scared that it would ruin everything that I thought about her. So I didn't watch it. You just fell off the Millie train.
I still get Millie updates on my Instagram, and they're fine. I used to think she was really pretty. She still is really pretty. Like, I'm not like a hard, like, oh my god, Millie Bobby Brown did this, Millie did this.
She's at the airport.
I'm more of a Noah Schnapp girl.
Oh my gosh. Noah Schnapp.
Is that the new song?
Yeah. No, it's just a little ditty that I just came up with.
I love your little ditties. Nathan gave me a little phone call this morning with a little ditty on it.
And
he sang the entire song of Let It Go from the Lorax.
Let it go. Let it grow.
Let it go. He sang it from the very beginning. I have a little ditty for you. It started all the way. My name, you don't know me, but my name's Cy. I'm just the O'Hare delivery guy.
But it seems my things
we're not gonna do it again, actually.
Okay. No, that's how. Did I wake you up? I was hoping that's what woke you up.
You didn't wake me up.
Darn it. Because I had the idea. I was like, I'm gonna wake up Addie
with some Let It Grow.
Some Let It Grow soundtrack.
Do this. Are we inverted? So, like, I have this thought about being inverted. I was thinking about it because you know, like when you're in the self-checkout line and you see yourself and you look like all inverted and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Is that actually what I look like? And then you have the inverted filter on TikTok, and you're like, is that what I look like? But then you look at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, is that what I look like? And then you see yourself on a back camera, and you're like, is that what I look like? What do I look like?
Yeah, I think it's just all about the perception.
Like, isn't that, like...
It is weird. It's all
crazy.
It's all an illusion.
Like, I feel like we'll never actually be able to know what we truly look like.
Yeah, until we're in
heaven. Or until, you know, like... until we get hit by a train and we have that out-of-body experience where our soul flies out and we're floating there and then we look at ourselves laying on the ground on the tracks going...
or we're in hell.
You can tell me how that is.
Okay, I'll give you a little ring.
Okay.
Hi, babe, I'm in hell right now.
How is it?
Oh, it's hot.
Well, it's the right place for you then, baby.
Oh, babe, how's heaven?
Well, actually, I'm not there yet because I'm still alive.
Oh, right. I gotta go. Satan's calling me.
Oh, what is he calling you for?
Another lap dance. It's just like Lil Nas X. Remember when that was a big controversy?
Yeah, I said he filmed in hell.
He filmed in hell, yeah. How did he get there, man? He just...
No, like, seriously.
He filmed the music video in hell.
Like, okay, I know that Lil Nas has been getting a lot of hate recently because he went to hell to film his video. I can't do it, seriously. I'm trying so hard. Because he actually went to hell to film his video. And everyone was complaining because they were like,
why did he go to hell? Why didn't he go to heaven?
Exactly.
He literally paid Satan the toll to go down to hell and film his music video. One, I know that he got a lot of backlash by the devils in hell themselves because Satan wasn't included in the music video.
I thought he was. He gave him a lap dance.
That was Satan's twin brother. Straight.
Ow, that's where I got my vaccine!
Okay, so I'm having a problem right now. I have been friends with this person for a long, not that long of a time.
Almost
a year now.
364 days.
I used to go to this person's house for 3 to 4 days a week. Like, usually I would go on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Yeah.
From approximately like 2 to 6:30 p.m. on Sundays and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. Recently this person's been getting new friends have been leaving, but I've been here throughout all of it. And I've been trying my hardest to keep my friend at ease and do everything my friend asks and even exceed my friend's expectations for a friend.
For a friend.
But recently, my friend hasn't been wanting me to hang out with them at all.
Yeah. Or just one day a week.
One day a week, but it's been bumped up to 2 days a week. Saturdays and Sundays we get to hang out now, which is great. There are still other people who get to hang out with my friend more than I do, which is really confusing to me because when I asked my friend about it, my friend said that there's a certain amount of hours that my other friend that their other friends get to spend with them, and some of the friends who just became her friends like months ago or maybe like even weeks ago are getting to spend more time with her than me.
That's weird. And you might have to quit that old friend.
No, I don't think I'm gonna quit my old friend.
You're gonna get a second friend to add on to your first friend.
You know who else is a really good friend and also a really good viewer of the month? Ladies and gentlemen, all of you guys in the world, whether woman or man, creature or raccoon, bagel or croissant, we have a new viewer of the month. That was bad.
Can we try it? We have a new viewer of the month. It's okay.
We're sounds like, what's the word? What's the word that I'm looking for?
Dissonance.
Oh my goodness. No, not dissonance. What is the word?
It sounds, yeah.
It's like slightly...
Minor.
That's
where I got my vaccine.
Turn around then. So I can... Anyways, viewer of the month.
June is here.
June is blooming, and I think in honor of June and the month that it is, we had to have our favorite lesbian be the viewer of the month. Jaden Murdoch.
I got excited. I'm sorry. I really love Jaden Murdoch.
I really love Jaden Murdoch as well.
Middle is gonna see this and be like, I didn't get a standing ovation.
Is that what you call a standing ovation?
Jaden Murdoch.
Jaden?
If you don't know who Jaden Murdoch is,
she's just a gal.
She's a gal, a token lesbian, a token character in all of our lives.
You just want to grab her face and go, insert picture right here. Sorry, audio listeners, you suck. Just kidding. We need more audio listeners, actually. So please subscribe on Spotify.
No, Jaden is literally one of both of our closest friends, and works a fantastic Panera worker. She works at Panera. So, Jaden Murdoch, we love you. You are our
of the month. You're the apple of our eye. You're the moth.
You're the moth of our logical.
You're the moth to our logical.
Nail to our cuticle.
Nail to our coffin. You little executioner. You.
There's about 3 people in my life that I could say that I truly, genuinely trust and love that are friends of mine, and Jaden Murdoch has been there since last year drama class. It's like she's been there 5 years ago. No, it's been a year-long friendship, or a little more now, and every single step of the way, she has never once given me bad advice or been a bad friend to me. And I love you, Jaden Murdoch.
We both love you, Jaden Murdoch. Have you seen that movie? That Elmo movie? Elmo
gets drunk on the run.
Not that one. That one's a good one, though. No. Speaking of drunk on the run, did you know that beer is a regular thing for you to drink when you're not running marathons?
Yeah, when you're not running marathons?
No, when you are running marathons. Like if you're running, like if you run a lot, they actually have like it's a thing.
Beer.
People drink beer.
I did not know of such thing.
Pickle juice.
It's always pickle juice
because you're sweating.
And then the pickle juice just comes out of you.
No, because like you're sweating, and the sodium from the pickle juice, you can drink it up. So that Elmo movie, I don't remember what it's called. He has this blankie.
Okay.
And him and Zoe fight over the blanket. And he's like, "Give it back, Zoe!" And then it falls in the trash can, I think. Elmo climbs into the trash can and gets Grouch Land. Elmo in Grouch Land. He gets transported to Grouch Land, and he has to go on all these adventures, and there's like a singing lady, I think, and like it's really weird.
I'm scared. I'm scared of this description. I'm scared.
And he like starts tripping balls in this trash can, and he's lost, and he can't get back home.
You're describing Alice in Wonderland. Why are some children's movies like just so like weird and like messed up? Just like the nursery rhyme, the Cinderella. Nope. The ashes. We all fall down.
Yeah, that song's actually about the Black Plague.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. All of these things have like
Pockets full of Posey. You know that Posey is actually the girl who killed Ellen DeGeneres.
I'm really scared for the day Ellen DeGeneres dies, because
the world's gonna be in shambles.
No, I don't.
Economy.
It's not funny to joke about death, but like I don't know my feelings, how I'll feel, because like I've said this on the pod before. I grew up with Ellen DeGeneres, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel when she's gone. So it's kind of like Shane Dawson. Like, did he get canceled? Yes, but like there is that eternal love in my heart.
I used to watch his life hack videos every day when I got home from school. You know, he'd be like, "Will a toaster strudel work in the microwave? Me at 5 a.m. Like it's just and he just like zooms in on the toaster strudel in the microwave, like with a fork on top of it, and he goes, "Hopefully my house will explode."
So here's the other thing that I was thinking of is like Karina Garcia. What happened to her?
I used to watch her slime videos.
And remember when she had that big vat of slime, and I think she put it in a wubble bubble, and she was like jiggling it around, and she was like, "Wow, wow, wow."
Ooh, this is the coolest stress ball.
Are you sure you're not talking about Trisha Paytas?
It was not Trisha Paytas. No, it was not. It was that's a moment that I think about on the daily. Karina Garcia. I think about her on the daily.
Hey, girl, hey.
You know who I used to watch?
What?
Chloe Couture.
Don't know who that is, but I feel like
she was insane. Like I was obsessed with her. She made these videos where like they spent 24 hours in a mall. She made a video where she was a princess for a day. It was really cool. I was obsessed with it. Like she had like this beautiful gown on, and she like got to go in this castle. I liked her a lot. And then she had like this really big sleepover in like this mansion in one video.
Escape the night. Speaking of gay people. This I found kind of interesting. So my friend the other day texted me, an old work friend of mine, and she texted me because her boyfriend is very, Republican, which is nothing wrong with that, but she's more on the liberal side. She's kind of in the middle, actually. But as far as gay rights, she's like, loves the gays, you know. And she texted me out of the blue and was like, "Hey, do you switch to being straight ever? Like, do you switch?"
Your friend texted you that?
Yeah, and I said, "You're joking." She was like, "No, I'm not joking. It was for my boyfriend because he wants to know." And I know that that's not a thing. And it just made me think, like, these straight guys, I shouldn't say that. That's an overgeneralization. But typically, white straight men are the ones who are like,
"What? You mean you can't switch to straight?"
I'm like, "Can you switch to gay, babe?"
Yes.
You can.
Any straight man can switch to gay. Have you seen Men's Choir?
Oh. No, but that's what I mean. I'm like, unless you're bi, and maybe you can switch to gay, but guess what? You just exposed yourself. But it just made me think, like,
It's because people often think of gay as straight as, like, the neutral sexuality. Yeah.
But, like, what's the other end of it? Like, if this is the neutral, what's this way is gay? What's this way? Like,
towards hell.
That goes that's not good. But yeah, that just made me think. I was like, weird that people are still, it's like 2023, and like people are still like, can you switch to being straight?
Well, I think that a lot of times people just say things like that. Like, they ask questions because, one, I think it's okay to ask as long as you're not being offensive. Like, maybe some people who aren't gay genuinely don't understand that being gay isn't just like being straight just for the other gender.
Yeah,
the exact same thing.
And I wasn't offended. It was more like, really?
It was more like, oh, you gotta be my dick.
Right, exactly, just like it. What?
Oh yeah,
good.
See,
okay, can we talk about this? This is getting so political. Can we talk about communism?
No, let's not talk about communism.
When I went to China.
No! You went to China?
Yeah, did you not know that?
I know you've been to, like, Tanganyika.
Yeah, I've been to actually, funny thing, I've never been to Tanganyika.
No way.
But I have been to China, Taiwan, Hong Kong. We did a whole trip over there, and it was amazing. And the thing was,
Thank God for Logan Paul.
Thank God for Logan Paul.
Or is it Jake Paul?
Remember how I said, like, we were going to say on one job? And I was like, you do that too. And then you were like, no, I don't. We had real quickly,
a business lunch.
We had a business lunch today. And Addie brought up the fact that I changed topics way too quickly.
No, it's like,
that we don't like
it's the difference. The difference is that when you change topics, you're changing topics for good. But I kind of just blurt out random subtopics, right. And then we always go back onto the main topic we were talking about.
That's so valid.
Anyways, sorry. Is it Logan or you know what? You keep talking. I'm gonna look it up. Actually, it probably says
Logan.
His name on it.
It is Logan. What do you think? It's Jake?
It's not Jake.
No, it's Logan.
It's the Logan.
Yes.
Is it called the Logan and the Jake Gang?
No, Jake Pauler. Hello.
All right. I need to catch up with my times. Is Logan the one that videotaped the hanging people?
Correct.
Right. We don't like him.
No.
His drinks are good, though.
His drinks are amazing, and I think he's changed as a person. Besides the point, basically, when I visited China, it was interesting to see how communism actually does work. Because although I would never want to live in a communist state.
We already lived in a communist classroom.
I just like it. I would never live in a communist state, but it was very interesting. They build apartments in like a month. They'll build an apartment complex. It's because
Kim Jong-un makes them.
It's say that one more time. Say that one more time, please.
What if the wall was just made of a bunch of apartment complexes?
If the border between Mexico and USA, the wall.
No, the Great Wall.
The Great Wall was an apartment complex. Well, that's onto something. Why didn't you say anything to them when they built it?
Because I was in Hong Kong.
You were in Hong Kong. That's in China.
Right. I was in Tanganyika.
It's a territory? Maybe I'm wrong.
I was in Tanganyika when they built it. I can't tell you all the details. It's government stuff.
It's government stuff. It's top secret. Kris Jenner. Speaking of Kris Jenner.
Gitchy, ya, da, da. Okay, what about her?
She actually...
Speaking of Kris Jenner, we were talking about the Great
Communism.
Wall. And you're like, speaking of Kris Jenner.
Speaking of communism.
Speaking of Bruce Lee. What happened to him?
Who's Bruce Lee?
I think he's
the Spider-Man guy, right? That's Spike Lee. Who's Spike Lee? Tom Holland, what are you doing here?
Andrew Garfield. Who are you? You mean Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk. Yeah, I mean Tony Hawk.
I meant Tobey Maguire.
Oh my gosh. Lizzie McGuire.
And Tobey Maguire are related.
Back to Kris Jenner. So Kris Jenner, basically, this was just really cool, and it's a great app idea. I have 2 ideas that I'm going to tell you on the podcast, so somebody can go out and make it and get millions, and not me. Kim Kardashian posted on her Instagram story.
Is that a chicken? Yeah.
Yeah. No, she posted on her Instagram story this app on her TV. Like, you know how there's like Hulu and Netflix and all of those. She posted an app called like the Kardashian Archive. You click on the Kardashian Archive app on like your TV. And it's only for their family. It's all of their home videos ever. And you can sort by person. I was like, how genius would that be if someone was like,
famous?
for $100, no, because it's their home videos like that they took.
Yeah, I know. If someone who was famous started posting their home videos.
Yes.
Because I don't think you'd want a random person's home videos.
No. But I'm saying an app where you like pay $100, you send all of your videos, your home videos, to the company. The company organizes them by person and makes you an app for your home videos that you can watch on your TV.
That'd be nice because
you don't have to worry about
because
it.
we have home videos. My Nana
Yeah.
used to take on a camcorder
Yes.
that had little discs in it.
Yes.
So we just have a bucket in the basement with little
Of
cases
all
of
of 'em.
DVDs, and we can put them in.
Yeah.
But we don't like really know what they belong to.
Exactly.
They're fun to watch though.
But like, tell me that's not a good idea.
It's
And
a
you can
good idea.
sort by person and like be like, oh, let me watch all of Nathan's stuff that he's in. Like, such a good idea. I would pay like $100. I would pay like I would pay like $500 for that. Take all of my home videos.
Yeah.
Sort them.
I think Bruce Lee was in Karate Kid.
Oh, that's Spike Lee.
No, it's not.
Who's Spike Lee then? Is that a poet? Is Spike Lee a poet?
That's Edgar Allan Poe, my guy.
Spike Lee is an American filmmaker and actor. What was he in?
Look.
He was not in any. Bruce Lee is Karate Kid. He's fabulous. One more app idea. This isn't an app idea, actually. It's a restaurant. No, it's a idea. Okay, casinos, right?
Yes.
What if it was... Because casinos, after they get opened, like you need money for the waiters and all that crap. But what if you make a 50% donation-based casino, which draws everybody in, and all their gambling addictions, you now have a reason to go to the casino. All of the people with gambling addictions, they're like,
oh, let me go to this casino specifically because they give half all the proceeds, all the profits they make to, cancer.
I feel like there are just certain reasons why that can't happen.
so many. Yeah, so many reasons why that can't ever happen. I just thought like donations, fight cancer.
I love me some Impractical Jokers.
I've never watched it, I don't think.
It was my childhood. Like, Impractical Jokers and Gold Rush were my...
Gold Rush, man.
I never liked it.
Yeah.
Because my dad always...
A60 in the mind.
Did you watch Gold Rush?
I watched it.
You said, oh, did I?
Oh my gosh. And they were panning. Did you like remember the parts where they were like panning for gold in the river?
I know the parts where like they would... all I paid attention to was when they would measure out all their gold at the end. Like they would like put it through this little machine.
How weird that's how someone makes their living. Like, that's so old-timey. Like, girl, go trade some stocks or something.
Go invest in some Bitcoin.
Speaking of, like, mispronouncing things, I apologize to anybody who I offended by saying Sterniolo.
You didn't say Sterniolo. You said Sternlernio.
No, I said Sternolo.
No, you said Sternlerno.
I don't know what I said, but it was wrong.
I remember because I read all the comments.
Okay, I said Sternlerno, whatever, poopy. But I apologize to anybody who was offended by my pronunciation of the last name of the triplets. I apologize for that.
It's okay.
It's okay. Well, some people are upset.
End of the day.
We got actually
flamed
on TikTok.
Like we had a flamethrower brought to our house and it just tickled us.
It was one of those Elon Musk ones.
Yeah, the fancy ones with the crystal encrusted embroideries on the side.
Embroideries on the side.
With Elon's initial.
Nah, he branded it.
And branded us.
On our left butt cheek.
Now we have an EM on our left butt cheek.
For Elon
Musk.
Mooney.
I think that Elon Musk should invest in his own cologne.
Robot.
Cologne. Elon Musk.
Girl, you're on to something.
Like, imagine that. Imagine being like, what's that smell? Oh, it's my Elon Musk. You're like, you smell kind of musky today. What is that? Is that the new NASA?
Elon?
Is
that NASA? Moonrock? He could have a whole collection like Moonrock dust.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell me Moonrock dust.
He's
Doesn't
Tesla
sound
guy,
cool.
right?
That's Tesla guy, yeah.
Yeah, imagine Oh my god, it's the new scent. Self-driving machine.
Well, I don't know about that, but I thought Moonrock Dust was pretty cool name.
Yeah. Or like Teslanator.
Or like
Electric car.
Or like Electric Fartberry.
Zilderberry Zap.
Hey, have you? It's like certain stores that like come up to you right at the beginning and like give you a tester to try, and they go, "Have you tried Fartberry Musk today? It's the new one."
Have you tried Unicorn Butthole Whip?
It's part of the Elon Musk collection.
It's part of the Elon Musk Pride collection.
Imagine. Speaking of those certain stores that shove scents in your face, that it is incredibly weird to me that still happens.
I feel like there's a lot more stores that are becoming kind of like car dealerships, where like I literally went to a furniture store with my dad and my stepmom, and this person was like almost falling asleep, like breathing on our necks. Anything else we can help you find, dude? We're looking for furniture. We're like
just looking alone. Yeah.
We're looking at the couches, looking at the beds, like, oh, well, this bed has a deal. It comes with the coffee table, which actually has granite on the top. Okay.
I didn't ask.
Yeah.
I didn't ask. And
I'm
also
actually here to look for a crib for my infant who's been sleeping on the floor for 20 days.
And actually, like, there's probably a sign right by the bed that says all of the information that you just told me that you're actually probably...
Is your furniture monkey proof? Like, come on. You gotta tell me the important details.
Exactly.
Best friend going to be able to survive if water spills on the blanket.
Exactly. I spilled water on my own blanket, and I gaslighted Addie into thinking that it was her.
Oh, wait, I thought it was me.
It was?
It worked. Your gaslighting worked, because I genuinely thought that.
The gaslighting works. Speaking of furniture stores,
why do people fish? Well, here's my... Okay,
why do people fish?
I don't know why I asked that with you, because I know why people fish. One, they fish to catch food.
Correct.
It's primal instinct.
Okay.
When we were cavemen living in the Stone Ages, we would run little bare feet toe fungus into the waters and just grab a fish and eat it.
Yeah. So here's my question. Nowadays, there's a lot of lakes that say, like, return catch fishing or whatever, like, release catch, whatever crap. Like, where you literally catch the fish, and then guess what? You throw it back.
Fishing is like golfing.
It's
like golfing.
I know. What's
Sometimes
the
people do it competitively, so it's a hobby. It's a sport.
Fishing competitively, I understand, but I saw a group of guys today... And
well, when I was little,
and they just were like they were sitting in their chairs just watching the fish.
Yep. When I was little, when I was like 9, me and my neighborhood friends would all meet up during the summers, and we would all fish in my backyard.
That's fun, actually.
I had this little pink fishing rod, and I didn't know how to fish, so like the boys would teach me how to fish, and it would be really fun.
Teach me how to Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie.
They would teach me how to fish, and we would all fish together, and we would be out there for hours and hours just fishing, because one, it's just something that you do. Like, fishing is just something that you do.
I guess so. I just thought about that, and I haven't fished in so long. Maybe that's a podcast idea. I used to actually have a fishing competition in my old neighborhood, and there was a huge fishing competition every year, and it was this huge thing, and guess what? I won big. I won a big catch. And you want to know something? That big catch got me a little jug.
I got a big blue jug because my grandparents found it on a fence in the park, and then I used it when I played softball. We washed it out and wrote my name on it, and it was really big, and it was blue too, so it matched our team colors. Last night my boyfriend came over, and I introduced him to my younger brother, and I go, he has autism.
Yeah.
And then my brother goes, hey, just because I have autism doesn't mean I'm stupid. And I said, so I never said you were stupid.
Yeah. That's so sweet.
Yeah, we have a good relationship, me and my brother.
That's really good.
He took my stuffed animal hostage last night and told me that I couldn't have it back unless I gave him one of my Hostess snowballs.
Oh my gosh.
So I gave it to him.
That's so cute. I really like the brotherly love. Like, both of my siblings, I do love them, obviously, but like I'm just not close with either of them. Like, we don't talk on the basis. So that's really good.
Sometimes I forget that I'm an older sibling. Like, I was talking to him and I was like, he actually ended up having a snowball because he doesn't like coconut shavings, and it's covered in coconut shavings.
It is.
I felt bad, and I was like, listen, in the freezer in the garage, I have little ice cream cups. You can go have one. And he goes, okay. And then I see something, I'm like, you can only have one. I'm like, just one. And you're on the stairs, I'm looking at my boyfriend, and I'm like, sometimes I forget that I'm an older sibling, and I can boss him around. And my sister. I can boss her around too.
Yeah, that's really good.
Although I don't think she understands what I say. She's just like,
nipple.
exactly.
Yeah. Is she still breastfeeding?
No.
Okay. I didn't know how old
She's
she
eating
was.
Cheerios off the ground now.
Oh, not in that phase again. Oh, I was there
Terrible 1.5.
I was there last week.
I was there 2 hours ago.
Eating Cheerios out of the palm of my hand.
At the pool.
At the
I would
pool.
swim up to you like this, and I would...
And I said, who's your favorite guppy?
Like the scene from Rio where he like pours the bird seed in his mouth and all the birds start picking it out. I had a Rio phase. Did you know that I had a Rio phase?
Yes, because I think we
watched
watched the
Rio.
movie at one point.
I had a huge Rio phase, and I literally watched Rio every single night.
The soundtrack in Rio, I love the soundtrack. It's
Do
a
you
good
have
animated.
movie phases? I go through movie phases, so I went through a Despicable Me phase before my Lorax phase. Actually, no, my Lorax phase was first. Went through a Lorax phase, then my Despicable Me phase, and then I went through my Coraline phase, and then I went through my Tangled phase again, and then I went through my Rio phase.
I went through a phase during COVID that I don't remember. And I don't remember movies, by the way. I don't remember plots of movies.
Oh, that's a red flag, I think. Actually, that's a beige flag. That's a big beige flag.
I just don't know what it's going on, and I forget. After 6 months after seeing a movie, I'm like, I don't know what that movie is about.
That's really sad.
I know.
But then it's good though, because you can kind of relive the movie again.
Exactly. Like Pirates of the Caribbean.
I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know for a fact that I watched. Are there 3? I don't know. I watched at least 3 of the movies, if that's all of them. But I watched them during COVID, and I don't remember. I knew that I watched them, and I knew that I had this huge phase of all of them. I don't remember anything that happened. Ursula.
I don't think
that's Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
But the Ursula guy with the beard, the Ursula beard.
I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I never
don't,
wanted to see
Don't see it. It's
I want
terrifying.
to rewatch all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, because I started watching, I think it was this is going to suck, and this is probably going to be really controversial.
Oh, no.
The very first Avengers movie
that
I ever watched was Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, no.
And then
People are going to give you hate.
Mm-hmm. And then I finally got into Guardians of the Galaxy after I watched Infinity War, because they were in a majority of the movie. At least Star-Lord was.
So it's good that it got you into the movies.
And it got me into the Spider-Man movies, too, because I thought Tom Holland was a cutie.
Tom Holland. I went with someone to a Tom Holland movie one time because I just thought that he was hot. That's the only reason why I went. Speaking of movies, how are you feeling about this new Barbie movie?
Oh my god, I haven't seen the trailer for it yet, but I
haven't either. Do you want to watch it?
I saw a clip from the trailer.
Okay.
Where the Barbie is at the top of the house, right? And she floats down to the bottom.
Oh, that's everything.
She floats down to the bottom, and all the comments were like, it's so cool how they make her float down to the bottom, because as kids, when you play with Barbies, they never go down steps. You always just move them from floor to floor.
That's
That's
true.
why they added that detail of them floating. I want to see it.
I do too, but I'm not it does scare me a little bit.
I think it seems funny.
It does, but I'm also the premise of the movie you know what it's giving? Alice in Wonderland. It's very just kind of all over the place.
It's giving Enchanted to me.
I don't know what that is. Oh, Enchanted. Yes, the horse. With the horse. There's a horse or a carriage in the Enchanted.
What?
Oh, no. Never mind. I'm going to...
When was the last time you've seen a Barbie commercial?
Never. But you know how the whole world is owned by 29 companies only? But those 29 companies own millions of companies. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Mattel is one of those top ones. They're a toy brand that makes a bunch. They make the Barbie brand. It's an umbrella type of deal.
I don't remember the last time I've seen a Barbie commercial.
I don't even remember seeing Barbie commercials.
Anything is possible. There were definitely Barbie commercials out there. Think about it. You had the Barbie commercials. The Barbie camper. The Barbie dog. That on the floor. I had
on
one
Disney
of those.
Channel or something. It would pop up after watching Jessie.
Maybe that's why I haven't seen a Barbie commercial so long. I bet that if I started watching Disney Channel again, I'd probably see at least on average 3 Barbie commercials a day.
Do you think that they're advertising on YouTube ads?
No, they're Barbie.
Okay. How did you feel about Ice Spice and Taylor Swift?
I have no idea.
You haven't seen any of it?
For what?
Ice Spice and Taylor Swift released a song where Ice Spice is featured on Karma, a song by Taylor Swift. Karma is a
Ice Spice was in it?
And Ice Spice was featured in it for a special edition thing.
not totally unrelated, actually semi-related, but ever since SZA made that one song, I feel like SZA's been featured in every song.
Yes.
I hear SZA's voice everywhere. I hear a voice in a song and I go, that's SZA.
That's SZA. Yeah.
And it's weird because just...
Love. No, the whole Ice Spice and Taylor Swift thing really kind of freaks me out because it's like, is Ice Spice like one of those, I don't want to say a one-hit wonder because she does have a song that she's like,
I'm not a one-hit wonder.
or something that she says.
It's giving that one song by Pink.
Yeah, so like, oh yeah, one-hit wonder.
So what?
I'm still a rock star.
That's what I think of.
Yes,
That's gonna get copyrighted, you know. You sound just like Pink.
Like, so what? I'm still, and she's riding.
I'm gonna start a fight.
She's riding a lawnmower down Hollywood Boulevard.
Yes. I liked her. What about us?
What about all the times
you ended
Is she lesbian?
I'm gay. Actually, I'm not.
Pink. Is Pink lesbian? Is that a dumb question? Because I don't want to be rude.
I wanted to act like it was a dumb question at first, like, duh, she is, but I actually don't know.
Because, like, she does give, like, Ellen DeGeneres, like, with just her facial feature and like, her hair, but, like, that's so, like, assuming of me.
Speaking of dumb questions, I have a quick little side thing.
Yeah.
I just realized, is it okay if I go on this?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm a really big what if person.
Oh, no.
I ask the weirdest what if questions in the world. I just ask the weirdest what if questions ever.
Okay.
Like, I think I used to ask at least like 3 times a day in every class. I'd turn to the person next to me and be like,
What would you do if the school just exploded right now?
like, I would just ask them and they'd be like, I don't know, probably die. I ask my coworker the weirdest questions all the time. And yesterday I borrowed a step stool from her. So it's one of those, it's like a little mini ladder that only has 2 steps on it.
Yes.
I borrowed it from her and I sat on my knees on the bottom step and grabbed both of the sides and said, Kim, what would you do if I just started flying away on this stool?
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, well, I mean, as long as you don't break anything, like, it'll be fine. And then, like, literally later that exact same day, I asked to borrow some chapstick and I rolled it out and I said, what would you do if I just took a bite out of this? And she goes, I mean, I have an extra one at home, so like she responds to all of my what ifs like
very literally,
like they happen every day.
Yeah.
Like she responds to my questions like they literally are an everyday occurrence. Like one time I asked her, what would you do if an egg just fell from the ceiling? She goes, well, where is it landing? And I was like, well, what, it landed in that laundry basket. She goes, I don't know, I'd probably eat it. And I was like, what if it landed on you? She goes, I'd probably cry.
You're one of those just what if people.
I am. I'm a core what if person.
You're just a little what if girly pop, you know? And you just do a little dance that scares me a little bit because it looks like a gremlin. A little PSA for anybody who lives on a certain road near us. Panda Express. I drove by that place yesterday and I saw a little sign outside the building.
What is it?
They're
supporting the Target boycott.
They are hiring for positions.
I'm not working at Panda
including a
Express.
manager position.
Yep, I'm working at Panda Express.
So if you live in our area, Wichita,
And you want to be a Panda Express manager?
employee, I'm just trying to do the Lord's work here and trying to get, Panda Express so people.
Oh, I want some Panda Express so bad right now.
Wouldn't it hit?
You're making me want some like chicken takoyaki.
Juicer.
Some orange chicken
Juicy chicken.
right in my
Yeah, go for it.
jaws. I unhinge my jaws sometimes when I eat good food.
Like a
I jub.
snake.
I jub.
Oh God. We've talked about this. What's jubbing though? I forgot real
When
quick.
you just eat so aggressively that it just goes everywhere.
Right.
Oh, Dylan's Chinese food is like actually I think the best Chinese. Their chicken, oh my God.
What do they put in it? A little spice?
A little bit of crack cocaine, a little bit of crystal meth. Man, your hair.
What happened?
You know
to
what
it?
your hair is giving?
What? Oh God. Do I want to know? What? Say it.
PD.
DD?
PD.
What's that? P Diddy?
PDT actually. PDT.
PDT. What is that? PDT.
I can't say it on the podcast because it's someone.
It is giving PDT. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can't say it on the podcast for so many reasons, but PDT is a person who we know, and oh my gosh.
Your hair looks exactly
I
like
did it
him.
before him.
Did you actually?
Yes, I did. Because I texted Jaden, and I was like, Oh, I texted Jaden Murdoch, our viewer of the month.
Dang it, I accidentally took your note. I'm sorry. I love Cheez-Its. The toasted ones. Oh my god.
No, because I texted Jaden literally because I saw that PDT dyed his hair as well, and I was like, "That's interesting," because I literally had dyed my hair. Now, granted, at the time it was pink, but then it faded to blonde. So, I mean, I guess he had the blonde first, but I did do
It's just
the
like
dye hair.
and the brown growing in is
And the
giving,
brown
is
going.
giving PD2.
I know, and I don't. And me and PDT are in the same area right now where like we don't know what to do with our roots, like because like his like sides are also shaved down, so his sides are all brown, but then his top is. I don't know what to do. I'm in a crisis.
It's okay. Your hair looks good.
Really?
Just reminds me a lot of PDT.
Thanks
for watching the podcast, and if you wanted to see more, then you are out of luck because this is the last podcast episode for now. But if you wanted to see our previous episodes that you haven't seen yet, go down and hit the follow button, hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button, hit the post notifications button, and if you actually want to,
give a thumbs up.
I already said hit the like.
Oh, give a rating on Spotify.
Give us a comment.
We
love reading them, even if they're hate comments. Even if they say shut up, we thrive
on those shut up comments. Go follow our TikTok for more and more content. Go follow our Instagram
for more. We
do post on our story basically every day on Instagram. More behind the scenes content.
And I know that you love your behind the scenes content, baby.
Yes, you do. You like taking a little peek behind.
You're a little behind the scenes slut, aren't you?
Oh my gosh, Addie! I farted. There was so much going on in my heart. That was insane. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
We
have to conclude today's session, but remember, you are loved, and
you're loved.
We love you.
We love you.
We love you.
Have a fabulous day.
Have a fantastic.
Have a day.
I hope you went to church this morning.
Have a good day.
Bye.